we were leaning towards a craniotomy, and I actually did meet with a surgeon at the hospital where I was being treated, and I had excellent care. And I mentioned to my doctor that I would be willing to travel if I had to go see the best neurosurgeon for my situation. And he said that he went to school in a particular place, and he had this, I don't know if he took his class or if he just knew of him, but this was a world-renowned brain surgeon at Sloan Kettering. And I used to live in the Midwest, and he said, I can send him an email and say, like, you may not remember me, I was in your class many years ago, but I have this patient, and she's willing to travel to New York, and I think that you can help her. So he arranged that for me, and it did happen. I first traveled to New York to meet him, and I went to Sloan Kettering, this immense, very known cancer center, and entered the building. And I, like, those are memories that I still have. And walking up or taking an elevator in a high rise up to this man's office. And when I get there, he's sitting in there, and he's older, probably in his 70s. I think he's retired since. So that was close to the last few patients probably that he operated on. And I entered his office, and it was a big office, very messy, with books everywhere, and a board, and a big screen, TV screen. And he said, well, have a seat. I did, with my mom. And then he pulled up my scans on that TV, and it's like a big image of my scans. And he like used a pointer, and it's like, oh, this is where the spot is that we're going to remove, and we're going to go in through here. And then I'm going to travel like with the whatever that the tool is that they use. And I said, well, like, you're going to go all the way there, and you're going to come in through here. What happens, like, with all this brain stuff on the way? And he's like, looks at me, and he's like, oh, you don't need that. And I was like, okay. Well, my brain mets had not really affected my balance or anything. Balance, because in the cerebellum, that's usually what they worry about. But of course, like, with having them cut into my brain and remove parts of it, you wonder, like, how are you going to wake up? What is going to be missing? And no, I went back home. I prepared for, like, it took a couple months. When I was able to travel there again, we scheduled the surgery. I did pre-op and did everything that has to be done, went in for the surgery, and they did the surgery. I don't know, I think it lasted 3 to 4 hours. I don't remember. My family probably remembers exactly, but when I finished, they brought me to a post-op room, and I woke up, and they check, like, can you talk? Can you hear? Can you move your arms and legs? And everything seemed fine. And I knew where I was. I remembered why I was there. And yeah, apparently I didn't need whatever he had to go through.